going to quietly tell Miss Durrell that she should inform the others that we have found what we are looking
I
for.
relay the message to Joey, and Gibnaf, your nemesis has appeared. He has revealed himself from the shadows.
The Dracolich?
No, the other
No,
one.
the other one. The shorter one.
Bedtime?
The upper one.
I flip around in shock.
The one that looks like you, only like kind of more shitty.
Wow.
I point at myself questioningly and a little
Gavin
insulted.
Bond?
No! The one who, like, has no morals.
Joey?
No, the one with dark hair.
Harper Collins?
Wait,
The
my
one-
nemesis is here?
The one that had all
Possibly.
the incense in his house. The one that, like... The
Still
one
Joey?
that, like... Like, Joey did this dumb thing to. The one who...
That does not...
Ion?
He came here.
You know,
That giant made of gold?
what's
I don't know.
Frankie?
The house?
Oh, Francis.
Oh, the sentient house. I haven't seen her in forever.
Cod?
Oh.
All right.
Oh no.
The Thieves Guild guy, you know?
Oh.
Tetrax?
East Alphonse?
Jesus.
There is no Grease Delphon.
Well, anyway,
We would know if
Navarone?
I think he's kidnapping us. I mean, by us, I mean them. Sorry.
Well, A, he doesn't know Miriam is here, and B, you're a ghost, technically. So,
Speaking of, I'm
Oh
going
no,
to
I
make...
appear solid. Like I appear.
well, I'm just saying you have less to fear here.
Yeah.
I'm going to motion for Miriam to make her move.
Okay. I'm gonna try and like fly and just sort of like land directly behind him. I don't know this guy, but I guess he was the guy tailing us.
No, that was the wizard.
That was the wizard?
That was the
He
wizard.
is basically the same
They
thing
were
as that
both
guy.
tailing us.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi. Crap, this is awkward. Are you going to stab me in the back?
Well, what are you doing here?
I'm trying to rescue
I'm not
you.
gonna say yes or no to that.
This has kind of gone awkward
Do I
because
know you?
I think I may have revealed myself a little early. I bear you
Yeah,
no ill
Frank.
will.
Francis always sucked at everything.
And why were you following that guy who was following us around?
Actually, you're right on top of my hideout.
I think we're on top of the city's finest public art demonstration.
Yes, well, I've been hiding in it.
Agreed.
I don't think we're going to go anywhere right now. In fact, we're going to sit right here and wait for our friends to join us.
Is Gibnif with you?
He is in constant contact with us
That would be
and
convenient.
knows that he should probably come here.
That would be convenient. I've been looking for him. I knew you'd come back in time.
I thought that was you, like, out of character talking to us.
No, that's me trying to do a voice.
Gibna, Francis is demanding your presence.
Yeah, Francis demands
Nobody
a lot
is
of
making
things.
demand. Algernon is
Like,
requesting...
respect and other impossible things.
Algernon is requesting your presence at the wall of
Algernon's also demanding your presence.
Can we,
I
at
don't know why
the
he's being
least-
such a jerk.
Can we at the least duck into the alley, madam? Just so I'm not out in the open? There are a lot of people who would look for me.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna say no.
Shit.
Nope.
You realize this could get very, very bloody very quickly, right?
I feel neutral about that.
For you.
I'm going to take a step into the alley. What will you do if I do so?
Well, I will probably take a step in the same direction you took a step.
I'm okay with this. He just walks up against the wall. Can I take one more step? He has his arms out to the side, no weapons in his hand anymore.
Right, because with sneaky types, that means there's...
Just carefully watch the area that he's stepping into.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a check before letting him take a step?
I guess
Yes, in
I'm gonna... I guess
What should I roll?
perception.
I'd say
Checking
perception.
both
to see if
the
you-
area he is moving into, and also quickly glancing from side to side to see if he, like, him revealing himself has generated any extra attention.
Miriam is further out of the alley and thus hears some of the noises, which could be a crowd, but could also be someone signaling.
Hmm.
And,
One more step in would be fine, I think.
however, Algernon does not notice the trapdoor he vanishes into.
Oh,
But I do?
You do too late to catch him.
Ah,
Clearly, he wasn't lying. This is where he's been making his hideout.
So I know where the trapdoor is, more or less.
Yes.
Within a small
we
radius.
saw
You
it.
don't know how to trigger it, but you know where it is.
Just punch through the wall.
It's a trap door, not...
At any rate,
You can keep
No.
looking for him. You can try and get rid of the body.
Also,
which
let's
is...
drag this body into the alley so that it doesn't draw any more attention.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, the people coming are definitely going to notice the dead mage.
yeah.
Okay, so what's this guy's deal?
Mage
Mr. L, keep an eye
has
out.
a purple
Oh.
token on him, which you're assuming to be a sign of the cult,
Okay, good, we take that.
and also has general descriptions of most of your party. Like, nothing particularly
Ooh.
good, but yes, people are clearly being
Tall,
informed to look
small, orange,
human.
out for you. Yeah.
Girl.
other girl.
Yeah, Miriam is not on the list.
Fucking Minotaur.
Kadrin Shriner is also
The
on
only
the list.
one in this setting.
Yep.
We should meet another Minotaur.
I
That's
can
not-
wait
that's not-
all day, Francis.
But I can't. Let's switch back to us.
Okay.
Okay. That's actually what I was going
Okay.
Sure.
for.
Okay.
So you're sure you don't want to
hey,
open that
Subtle
box?
cue.
hey guys, I got a thing from Minerel in my brain. They found Francis. They're
Oh.
at.
I didn't give you that with my brain. I said it with my mouth. I'm
Yeah,
standing
she
right
said
here.
it openly.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Your brain and your mouth sound so similar sometimes.
I
Anyhow,
know,
let's
it's probably driving you slowly crazy.
Charlie. Let's go.
Yay.
Wait, aren't we opening the box?
Come on.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
backs.
Let's open the box.
Open the
Is-
box.
Is there a hidden alleyway somewhere on the way where we can just open the box?
Just
Is there
open
a
it
hidden
broad
alleyway?
daylight.
Let's stop in a hidden alleyway on our way to the hidden alleyway.
You can
big
you can duck between a few buildings on the way.
I would very much like to have a little bit of cover and then open the box. What's in the box?
We're going on a tour of all the hidden alleys of Bonerton.
Inside the box is a golden key and a scroll that is bound with a wax stopper at each end.
Oh, this looks totally up Minerel's aisle. Is there
Alright.
anything
Arcana.
on the key, like identifying marks?
Nope, it is just a simple golden key, although Arcana tells you it is not actually gold. It is some stronger metal.
This key is magical,
Ooh.
but I don't know how. What's with the scroll?
No magic coming off of it.
Oh,
Alright,
it's not a
scroll
ritual?
would say.
I'm sorry to get your hopes up.
Oh. It might still be. Mind if I take a look at it?
Please do not put a ritual onto it.
You know, there's really no way to know what we have until we open it.
Just open it.
Why
Let's
don't you
open
open it
it.
first, Skip?
I'm gonna open it. It is my purview. It is.
Which side?
It's obviously
Left or
not
right?
like a trap from the cult.
Minerel says as she runs several blocks away.
Left or right seal?
Does it matter?
Yes.
What? Okay, then I'm gonna roll perception to tell any differences. 27. I look up and down that thing all goodly.
You're not picking anything out. The wax is lumpy on both sides.
I'm right-handed, right side.
Okay. Luckily for you, so was the Baron. The left side...
It's a family thing, you know.
Yeah. The left side had a poison needle in it.
Oh, good.
He hated lefties? Nothing about this guy was cool.
He was a eugenicist, for shit's sake.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
Anyhow, opening it gets you a note that says, "To the second boner baron of Bonerton."
Son of a bitch. Alright. Lay it on me, uncle.
This day was coming eventually, and though I know not which of my many progeny you are, I can only hope you are the peak specimen that I hoped would succeed me.
I'm gonna float up and start poking it.
Peak specimen.
Therefore,
Well, you are the tallest.
I bequeath to you this, the gateway to my hidden manor. If you are truly the heir that I have, if you are truly the heir that I have created, I have told you about this, and you may have learned from it myself on my dying lips. If not, then you have a bit of a journey ahead of you, and I suppose you find the other hints left in the manor. Don't worry, whatever's happened to me, they'll survive. They're made of sterner stuff than you or I.
Okay, just as a refresher, we did not get any of that information off of him ever.
No,
Correct.
because he died away from you by a plane and was disintegrated with his soul crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
So
got
he did not
pretty-
get to pass that on.
Which is, pretty good, right?
It sure is a good thing you cracked that open steps away from the noble.
Well, nothing says you have to go back there right now, and it might not be the best idea to.
So this thing is, like, not just a note, but it's also sort of like a gate key?
The key
along
is.
with... Oh, right, the key is.
Yeah,
okay.
the key is. The note is just instructing you.
The note is just a note,
So
and
the note doesn't...
and there are other breadcrumbs in the manor,
Yes.
it implies. Alright, let's destroy the note.
Smart move.
I guess I'll just set it on fire over my horn.
Yes.
Yep, Joey burns it over his horn.
Can you?
At this point, I think we can
it's
just
on
say
fire.
Joey is partly fire elemental. As well as
Joey
bug,
is part
fairy,
of fire.
pompadour, minotaur.
Bug.
Bug arm,
Yeah.
fairy wings.
We're all basically Swiss Army knives by now.
Oh,
He's
I'm
just
not-
more
I'm-
literal.
I'm not like I don't have anything weird about me. I just have.
You died!
You're a dust
Yeah.
golem.
I'm
Yeah.
not made of dust.
You are.
You
I
could
have-
say you are. and
Exit
you would
planet
be
dust,
able-
enter planet Algernon.
But I have like blood and spit and all that good stuff.
It's all
Like,
dust blood and dust spit.
Anyhow.
Doesn't that mean I'll live forever though?
Possibly. We can come to that later.
Maybe.
We're not
Whatever.
at- we're not at forever
epic
yet.
Epic level destinies are all you live forever.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's true.
Very nearly.
So,
I can't wait to become a god.
yeah, there's a specific one I'm really hoping you
I
don't
don't-
take.
I don't like the way you say that.
I can't wait to
So,
become a god.
Now that I'm gonna hide
Let's
this key.
speak
What's the best place to... Where can we hide this key where no one will ever find it?
Do you want to hide
That we
it
have-
on you?
Under Shadow Man's
or-
mask.
That's actually
Yeah.
a
Shadow Man? Oh no, that's a terrible nickname.
I would bet Witch Boy has some good hiding places on his person. I trust him.
I snatch the key and I turn around and then I turn back and the key isn't there anymore.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay, on to Francis.
You head for the center
Any
of town.
objections?
No, let's go beat him
Okay,
up.
on to Francis.
I
I make
never
a Power
got to-
Rangers pose
I never got to properly gloat about beating him. In that
and start
contest.
floating artward.
When you arrive, you see Miriam, the Mistirel, and Algernon around a corpse.
Oh, so
Well-
just like a regular old Friday.
Yup.
I start observing all the graffiti as if I'm not the one who did it.
What? Who put this here?
Oh, hi, Miriam. I see you've met Francis. He was my childhood bully, and I was kind of his. So we're even. Anyhow.
Anyway, we had him, but he
Where's-
disappeared into a
where's
trapdoor.
Oh, I'm so bad at dragging myself.
There.
Who's the handsome and talented artist who could have done all of this?
I like grind my toe into the dirt, but in midair.
Anyway, I'm gonna go up to these guys and sort of quietly tell them what's going on. Okay, so Francis cornered us in this alley, killed this dude who was trying to take us away. He works for some wizard, I guess. Francis disappeared into a trap door. Also, Joey, pretty much the whole city guard is on the cult's payroll.
Those bastards.
Yes, I know. That was your money.
At this
I understand.
point, a unsettling face appears at the end of the alleyway, just peering down.
What?
Hello!
I'm gonna float over to him.
Say, I don't suppose you just saw a gnome head into this alleyway? Not your friend down there, but, a gnome?
I just slowly start floating upside down.
Short guy, came back here, probably stabbed that corpse that I saw you and your friends with.
I rotate slowly in midair.
It'd be really helpful if you could just tell us anything about where he went.
I start rotating faster.
He's looking at Miriam here, but
Oh. Well, fuck that then. I'm gonna start painting on his back.
he's just going to ignore it.
Good.
Miriam?
Mighty
My
Bob.
mic has been muted.
Okay, that explains it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I
does
thought
he
you
have
were
the
giving us
same
the witch
little
boy
insignia
treatment.
that the dead wizard had before I stole it off him?
You do not see a cult insignia anywhere on him.
Okay.
I could paint one.
22 insight. Is this guy on the level?
It does sort of lend credence to Francis's "there are people looking for me" theory. But he
Okay.
never told you who those people were.
Yeah.
Can I paint on his bald head too?
But
Totally.
I'd prefer if no one else got to Francis before we did.
Yeah.
Well, you could give him false information.
I can give him true information.
Also true.
I can't seem to find him.
That's problematic. Can I look at the corpse? Is he hiding under the corpse?
No.
That is very doubtful. Hi,
Can I look?
my name's Jenny. I'm so scared here in this
Someone flip
scary,
the body over.
I hold up the body.
scary place.
He sees no gnome underneath the body. All right. Well, can I at least pass?
Do you want this?
Sure, why not? Consider it a token of our friendship. He shoves the corpse into a pocket somehow. You don't really want to think about how that
Oh.
works.
Well, it's not too crazy.
I suppose that's true. You've all seen weirder. Think of this as just a little friendly gift. If you ever want to repay it, you probably know where to find me. Do you? You don't know where to find me, do you?
I'm new in town. We're tourists.
There's a district that has the best delis in town, but they call it the Thieves District. We like to keep calling it the Deli District. Anyhow, if you ever want some fantastic coleslaw, or just to help me out with finding our little gnomish friend, please.
Did you rewatch the videos to get these callbacks, or did you make a note of the coleslaw?
I seriously do keep a running tally of these things in my bonus
Okay.
notes. I've got a binder.
Okay.
I thought
Because I appreciate it. I'm not saying this is a negative.
Because
I
I dig
really
it.
thought this place was going to be more of a hub during Paragon. That's all.
And
then
it
some other
burned
things
down.
happen.
Yes.
Well, there's a whole wide world out there. Many of them by the time you get to Sigil.
It's true.
He looks kind of like that one Rhythmancer we met.
Nah.
But the Rhythmancer was much nicer.
He heads off.
Anyway,
So have you guys gotten Francis yet?
he went down a trapdoor in this
Where's
house.
Where's this trapdoor?
Underneath Miriam.
Miriam, can I see this trapdoor for a second?
Yeah, okay.
It's probably
I go
gnome
up.
sized, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I just goring charge through it?
You mean through the wall? The wall is
Through
not
the-
a trapdoor.
Hold on, did he
Through
go
the
down?
floor?
He went through the bottom of the alleyway, yes.
Yeah,
Joey, I
I'll
don't
goring
believe you
charge
can
through
go
the floor.
down. You can't.
Just jump up, do half of a backflip.
Yeah.
No, it's easy. I'll just lift him up.
That's
Yeah.
if you want to give it a go.
Joey, get up on
He'll
the
lift me up.
roof
I'm
of the
going
adjacent
to-
building.
I'm just gonna lift him
Joey-
up by his footsies so he can just headbutt it.
I'm
And then
going
Joey just
to
runs down the side of
Bionic-
the building.
Listen, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna bionic commando slam down through the floor.
Yeah.
Make an attempt.
Easy.
Banana slam.
And
Like a bionic commando check.
Unfortunately, like Bionic Commando
Commanding.
2006, you sucked at
Oh.
it.
yeah.
You want me to make a ritual?
well, how about I just roll a thievery check to try to pry it open with my nimble gnome fingers? 19. Dang it.
Yeah, no. This was made by a master thief. You're getting confounded.
Oh, Francis has allies.
Do we know where like the lock is, or like where I can find? like,
25.
With what? Thievery?
Thievery.
Unfortunately, Algernon is not able to get it either.
Can't
Well,
pry it
we
open.
have-
No.
There's like we found like a crack.
You haven't found the crack.
Hey.
That's the problem.
Oh,
Hey,
well, I have
hey,
I have a
Jenny.
rather.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of Francis's favorite things? Maybe we can lure him out.
Being better than other people.
I have a.
What? Yeah.
I have a.
Leave
a
a
rather-
plate with a plate of
I
delicious
dropped some
balls.
snacks on the trapdoor.
I have a rather heavy-handed solution that we might use if all of our options are exhausted.
I have another heavy-handed solution. I say, hey Francis, first you let me show you up, and then you run away. Huh. Just like a gnomish coward.
No response.
Really?
Maybe he can't hear you where he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna
With the-
just point out to you, he's not directly underneath you. There's tunnels.
There's more than just a hole underneath the tile.
Wait,
You
No,
guys-
he's just hiding.
I'm gonna tap out a message to him in Morse code by tapping on where the trapdoor is.
Okay.
Everybody
Hopefully
continues to actively ignore Minerelle and her rituals.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
you know,
What is
whatever.
your Morse code message? But Minerelle hit me.
It's not like
Okay,
I might not-
I'll do man
Okay.
gone, come out.
Okay. Minerelle.
I have time ravager. I could disintegrate the part of the gate, like the.
Oh, that's really cool.
You know,
Basically,
if
I
you
can
want
make
to,
it. I can make.
You can make it
I can make
age
like a-
and decay.
Yeah,
It'll
almost
rest.
instantly.
Hmm.
Do you want me to do that?
I mean, I guess you could do that.
Do the well? With
He might
the
just
trap-
come out though. Give him a second to respond to my message.
Okay, I'll give him a minute.
From the top of the building you are leaning on, you hear a tapping. And after
Oh.
a few moments' time, you get come to the commons.
Okay. Where are the comments?
The commons would be the southernmost part of Bonerton. You have actually never been there before. It is the general area where most of the working class and poor people live.
Wasn't that where we fought Crazy Horse?
No, that was in the ruins of
That was the guardhouse.
Working
Which is
class
also
and poor
toward the
people as
south,
if they're
but-
not the same thing.
Let's
Alright,
head that
Jenny.
way.
If we go to the commons, Francis will show himself.
Okay.
I'll let you guys debate over where you want to head because I need to pee.
I want to go there. I mean, that's. are
Yeah,
we-
there's not really a debate.
That
We're
seems
just
okay.
We're just gonna go there. Should we stop
I'm
at the
gonna.
park?
Let's just say, given if has a working knowledge of the commons, it's probably where he did some of his busking and some of his, slumming as a young wandering youth.
Young, wandering, like.
I mean, he doesn't know it as well as some of the other districts, but he's. It's not like he's never been there in his life. He just hasn't been in since meeting you folks.
I should probably control the weather to make it sunny again. This kind of sucks.
No, rain is good. It's cover.
It makes
Doesn't make it
everything
rain.
dream. This is really appropriate weather for an investigation plot. It's very noir.
Yeah,
Gnomes hate the rain, so they never come
It's
out.
very noir.
I can make it snow if you want.
No, rain is good. Good job.
I gestured to Joey.
What? What
Or I
about
can
me?
make it foggy.
I waved my hand in front of my face.
Ooh, fog is really good for noir. Do fog.
Wouldn't the fog come with the rain though?
I don't know how it works.
You don't know how fog works?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how. It just says it makes. It just gives me a list of options. It doesn't like.
No, this is fine. When
I'm gonna start
it's-
floating south.
when it's rain, there's more powerful shadows and you get better loot. So it's fine.
I'm gonna start floating south.
Dang it, wolf shirt.
Bye.
But what makes the good
Midnight.
monsters appear?
The rain.
Okay.
'Cause otherwise they can't leave their own world.
We should probably stick around until Zerg actually comes back. because-
Yeah, we don't have a
Yeah.
DM for the moment.
Whatever.
And which boy is never seen from again.
He
I'm fine with
Was
that.
he-
Bye.
Was he ever seen in the first place?
Well,
Wait, yes.
you have our key. You can't just leave.
Suckers.
It suddenly appears from behind Gibnus' ear.
It suddenly appears inside Gibnaf's stomach lining.
Oh,
Why would you do such?
What a mischievous spirit.
what a mischievous spirit, we say.
Oh,
as
miss-
Gibnef bleeds out in the alley.
Everybody just laughs, and
As
Gibnaf is
Gibnef coughs up
convulsing and
blood.
seizing on the ground.
Oh, good.
I love
What
you
a
guys too.
mischievous spirit. Ho, ho,
Oh,
ho.
no. Should we stop at the guardhouse on the way?
I made all these macros. I want to fight something.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, you should have just told me.
It's like 10 o'clock. Okay.
It's
It's too late to
It's
fight
11
people.
o'clock.
Yeah, it is. Where do you want to head, or do you want to stop for the night?
South.
We're going
Yeah,
to
let's-
the commons.
Let's find. This is not a good cliffhanger or a satisfying
Yeah, let's head to
endpoint.
Let's find a cliffhanger and then
Yeah.
pose
Let's
in
search
front of
for
it.
the cliff.
Oh,
Let's meet up.
well, if you
at
want a
the-
cliffhanger, I have one within a couple of moments.
Okay,
Oh, by the
let's
way,
go
get
there.
that. Gibnaf, I
As-
should probably mention to you, by the way, the people in the Opera District are probably think that your uncle has come back to life now. Just for the record.
We can use that to our advantage.
You pass
I
by the
wanna stress that I
guardhouse
think
as you're on
it's
your
not
way
true.
south.
Has it been
I just want to
rebuilt?
make this.
Yes.
I know you probably
Go
have a
ahead.
negative opinion about me, Gibnaf, so I want to make this absolutely clear. I did not bring your uncle back to life.
Nothing possibly could.
Well, okay.
It's true.
Just,
do, we
just,
pass,
just share
But I
any
mean,
fears you might have.
do we pass the fossilized corpse of Crazy Horse?
That would have been destroyed to make the memorial district.
Really, I would have thought that would be a really good memorial itself.
Yeah.
The problem is, it was in the middle of the merchants district, and
Good.
they
Oh,
basically
yeah.
had to disassemble it to make the stands room again.
What if they put it on the roof of the guardhouse?
Well, you should take that up with the gnomes
Hell
months
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
And
Come on.
what you see is Flat Top being fitted for a noose.
Oh snap! Tune in next week.
You wanted a cliffhanger.
Tune in next week because Plaz promises to never do that
Yeah,
again.
Jesus, man.
Tune in.